Card number 3 today, Hide Key's Door, a knock on the door is called. This one here, it's interesting because I'm gonna read this book again because the last one was so fucking deep and this one is even deeper or just as deep as the last one, and I'm like, okay, there's some real things shifting here this weekend where we're really being forced to push ourselves out of our fucking comfort zones. So I'm going to read what this first part of the book here says too, because there's something really deep about it where they just kind of say it in that bitch slapping Charlotte kind of way. So, it says, I know you wish to reach out and yet you hold back. I know you feel drawn to knock on this door and to see whether it will be answered this time, and yet you fear so much. You fear that it will not be answered, that the answer or the face that appears beyond the door will not be to your liking, that if you enter, you may never return. I cannot put your fears to rest, for only you can do that. But I can tell you what I see. I see a spirit whose flame has flickered low, whose light is in danger of going out if it does not take the next step. For years you have passed this door, and many times you have found yourself here. You may have even knocked at the door, only to flee like a terrified child before the door was opened to you. I say it to you now, it is time. Reach out. Knock at the door, and let what will be, be. Let's see. Nervous about a new chance. Feeling as though your comfort zone is far better than the unknown. Longing to travel and to change, yet unwilling to do anything about it. Procrastinations and old habits keeping you from reaching out and accepting what is being offered. You are ready. It is simply nerves that are holding you back, conditioned fears, and internalized voices from the past. Reach out. Take a hold of the handle and be ready for the wonder of the unknown that lies beyond the door. The doors of perception are about to change forever. So, I feel like it's going to be a really deep weekend of really reflecting on everything that is being presented to you in your life right now, right? There's this energy of just like kind of burning out, this stagnancy and this feeling of loss where it's like, I don't even know where to go from here. And this ties to that first card that I pulled today, card number 1, that really talks about being so lost in those emotions and in an avoidance of them for so long that now you're literally being asked to spend this weekend to really reflect and release those emotions and allow those emotions to come to the surface. Because in this description, it literally says that light that's about to like flicker out, it's like you're getting to a place of exit strategy where you're ready to jump out of body and leave this earth plane. So is that your plan? Because all options are possible. And interesting, I seen that, and the time was 3:33 and this card is 33, and so there's some significance there where I understand this. We all have exit strategies, and in many forms it's really just jump out of body. I don't want to be on this earth anymore because it doesn't make sense and I didn't choose this. But you did choose this. You chose to be here at this point, in this moment of wanting to give up or that flame burning out is you being asked, are you willing to make that change, or are you going to jump out of body? The choice is yours. And this isn't like a let's talk about suicide thing. This is just a genuine, this is how our soul blueprints work, is we have these moments of like pressure. These are the points where we did die before, or jumped out of body, or jumped off course and just went back into a full human. Is that your decision that you want to make right now, is to just go back into human? Because you have to come back and replay this karma if you don't choose to actually just heal it and change it. So sitting in this energy right now and really reflecting on what you need to shift to get yourself out of this denseness where you feel like everything's falling apart and there's nothing left for you. What is the universe asking you to change? They're not taking everything away because you're being punished. They're taking these things away because they're like, this isn't serving you. This isn't part of your mission. This isn't part of your path. You're being put in this pressure cooker because you haven't been making those decisions to shift those things. You've been kind of staying stuck in this comfortable zone. But comfortability isn't really that comfortable, is it? It's something you've wanted to push yourself out of for years, for some people. And yet, that fear of not knowing what comes when you take that leap of faith is what holds you back and keeps you stuck in something that you've been not happy in for a long time. Only you get to decide what you're going to do about it, though. So that is what you really need to reflect on in this weekend, but just in general, right? Is like, do you want to get out of this? Okay, how do you make one small change today to start pulling yourself out of it? Go for a walk and clear your head before you go too much deeper into your darkness. Cry, let it out. Stop judging yourself so harshly. Be more real about who you are and who you want to be. And fuck whatever everybody else says and projects at you for who you're supposed to be. It's not your shit, that's theirs. Give it back to them. Oh, okay. I'm going to leave y'all at that. I love you all. If you need some more guidance, a one-on-one session to go deeper into this stuff to help that change, message me and we can book something in. And I will chat with you soon. Take care.